Hi yoga friends, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining me for class today. Today our yoga class is all about Easter poses since Easter is right around the corner. So I have a lot of yoga poses in our Easter eggs and we're going to open up each one and then do our yoga pose. So parents at home, a fun activity for you might be to write down the names of the yoga poses and put them in your own Easter eggs at home and create an Easter egg hunt at your house for your kids to do. And when they find the eggs and bring them back to you, they can open them up. You can help them read the yoga pose and they can teach you the yoga pose at home. So that might be a fun activity to do in the next couple of days. So let's get started. We're going to open our first Easter egg and it says bunny pose. So we're going to do some bunny hops for our bunny pose today. So coming to the back edge of your mat, we're going to place our hands on the mat and shift our body weight forward and kick our legs up behind us for our bunny hop. Let's do that 2 more times. Shifting our weight and kicking our legs overhead. Great job, everybody. So that was our bunny pose. Our next pose is pour chocolate. So for pour chocolate, we're going to stand up all the way on our mats, take our feet out nice and wide, and turn one foot to face the short edge of your mat and turn your back foot in. Our arms will come out in a T position and we'll shift our body weight forward and down like we're pouring chocolate out of a bowl. Shift the weight, pour the chocolate. Coming into our triangle pose or our pour chocolate pose. So let's switch and take our feet the opposite direction. Arms coming out into a T position, shifting over, pouring that chocolate. Shifting the weight, pouring the chocolate. Let's try that 2 more times. Reach your arms out nice and long and then over. Beautiful job, everybody. Let's see what our next Easter egg pose will be. This one is Easter bonnet. So let's come down onto our mats and sit in crisscross applesauce. An Easter bonnet is a fancy hat that we sometimes wear at Easter. So we're going to take one arm, reach overhead and place your hand on your head, and then take the other arm, reach overhead, and place your hand on the top of your head. So now we have our special Easter bonnet or special Easter hat. And we're going to sit up nice and tall and turn our bodies one direction and then back to center and then twist the other direction and back to center. One more time, each direction and back to center. And that is our Easter bonnet pose. Our next pose says spring sunshine. So for spring sunshine, we're going to stand up on our mat, take our feet about hip width apart, and we'll take a deep breath in, lift our arms overhead, and make the shape of a sun as you lift your arms up. Then take a deep breath out, fold forward, arms reach down towards the ground. Deep breath in, reach those arms overhead, make the beautiful sunshine. Deep breath out, fold forward. Deep breath in, arms reach overhead. Deep breath out. One more time, reaching up, making that sunshine, and then folding forward. And coming all the way back up to standing. Beautiful spring sunshines. our next Easter pose is called Easter basket. And I have an Easter basket right here that's a turtle basket from my youngest son. And what we're going to do today is make the handle of the Easter basket for our pose. So we're going to start on our bellies, reaching back for our feet. We're going to take a deep breath and lift our feet, lift our shoulders, lift our head away from the mat. So the only thing touching the mat is your belly. And then slowly release and come all the way back up to sitting. Our next yoga pose is peeps. And a peep is another name for a baby chicken. And sometimes baby chickens, when they first hatch, they kind of waddle around when they're learning how to walk. So we're going to be baby chickens. So come to one edge of your mat and come down into a little squat pose. And our arms are going to come out to the side like the chicken wings. And we're going to walk across our mat, kind of waddling, shifting our weight side to side like a baby chicken might if they were first coming out of their egg. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Cheep, cheep, cheep. And that is our peep pose. We have two more poses. Mixed chocolate. So this is a fun one. So often in our Easter baskets, we might get a chocolate bunny or chocolate eggs. So we're going to pretend that our body is a spoon and we're going to mix our chocolate. So standing up nice and tall, feet are a little wider than hip widths apart, hands come to our hips. We're going to bend our knees slightly and we're going to use our hips to really mix this chocolate like we are stirring chocolate in a bowl. And we'll stir the other direction. And then switch again, making big circles. And one more time. Great job, everybody. I hope your chocolate is nice and stirred. And we have one more yoga pose to practice today. Easter egg. So for our Easter egg pose, we're going to come down onto the mat on our backs and pull our knees in towards our chest. And then we can rock our bodies side to side. And we can also rock our bodies up and down, forward and back. And as you come up, can you balance before your feet hit the ground? Can you find that balance point and hold it? And then roll back. Good job. Maybe one more. Nice job. And that was Easter egg pose. So that's a fun activity that you guys can do at home if you'd like. And just to review our poses for our parents, we had Easter egg, peeps, bunny, Easter basket, Easter bonnet, mixed chocolate, pour chocolate, and spring sunshine. So let's come on down to our mats, and we're going to do a few more Easter egg rolls just to completely relax our bodies. So taking our knees in towards our chest, maybe rock side to side, and up and down a few times, allowing our bodies to relax. And then stretching all the way out nice and long on our yoga mats. We're going to reach our arms overhead, stretching from our feet to our fingers, completely relaxing and stretching our bodies. And then allowing your body to completely relax, releasing your arms down by your sides, pretending that our bodies are melting into a big puddle of chocolate. Taking a few deep breaths here, maybe even closing your eyes and allowing the body to completely relax. And then bending your knees and rolling to one side to come all the way up to a seated position. I hope you enjoyed our class today, all about Easter yoga poses. We're going to end our class with our special yoga word, Namaste. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.